is Priscilla Patel, and I'll be demonstrating my MST300 project tool. This is my user account, and firstly, I'll start with the client VM. I'll log in with Wire Pasture. This is my local username, and this is my password. Connect. Student ID, and this is the web page for the web server 1. Customized web page for the web server 1. To get to the yellow one, I have to refresh it a lot. Takes long, maybe 50 times I have to refresh it. Takes quite a lot. Quite a long. We'll come back to this one. The load balancer. Okay, this is the load balancer. LB. And this is the load balancer ID 120.120.120.6, and the front end IP configuration of the load balancer. Name, subnet, backend pools. This is the backend pool, and I have connected my web server 1 and web server 2 in the backend pools. The help group. This is the help group. Name of the help group. HTTP protocol, port 80, and 15 seconds interval, and load balancing rules. This is the load balancing rule. Front end IP, backend pool, port 80, backend port 80, and health group. Health group. And the TCP reset is enabled, and timeout is 15 seconds. This is the web server 1. The modified web server 1, my ID. The page is hosted on web server 1. VM. This is web server 2. Web server 2, my ID of the web server 2, and this web page is hosted on the web server 2. The given color was yellow for the web server 2, and the green color was given for the web server 1. And then is the virtual network peering. This is my virtual network 1, MSD 300 VNet 1. This is the space address. VNet 1, subnet 1, Azure Bastion subnet. And this is the subnet IPs /26 and peering for the VNet 1 to VNet 2. You can see it's fully connected, synchronized and connected. And Flow Network 2, MSD 300 VNet 2. This is the address space. And the subnet for this VNet is VNet 2 subnet 1. And this is the IP address for VNet 2 subnet 1. And the peerings fully connected, fully synchronized and connected. The DNS zone. .msd300.com, and the records I have set, 2 records I have set. Type A TTL1 unit is powers, and this is the load balancer address 120.120.120.6. The 2 virtual network links I've created. The first link, I named it my link 1. And connected to MSD 300 VNet 1. I did my link 2, and it's connected to virtual network MSD 300 VNet 2. These are my virtual machines, web server 1, virtual network and virtual network MSD 300 VNet 1, and subnet VNet 1 subnet 1, and load balancing connected to the load balancing, and this is the IP address of the load balancing. This is the web server 2, the virtual network and subnet, and load balancing, and this is the IP of the load balancing. Okay. Second, this is the web page is hosted on web server 1 VM, and this is the web page hosted on server 2 VM. The yellow color modified and green color modified. It's in the client VM because it took a little longer to refresh it. That's why I had to show it at the last. So that's all. That's everything that showed on the rubric. I thank you.